Hi, I am Sayak Barua, and I would like to discuss some basic, very basic practice methods of Sarod, how to start your basic practice. Before going to that, I'd like to mention, and it's very important to mention that before this stage, like starting the basic practice, you certainly need to know how to tune the sarod and how to sit in the right posture with the sarod. I am skipping those parts because there are videos done by Shri Alam Khan, son of Ustad Ali Abu Khan Sahab, on YouTube, and I will share the links with you all. He has discussed it, both the right way of sitting and the tuning method of sarod. It's very well done, and I don't need to repeat those things. So I will go straight to what I just mentioned, that the basic practice, how to start your basic practice, or how I learned that I should start basic practice. So I have tuned my instrument in natural C432. Uh, Actually, generally it's tuned in C440. My instrument is in 432. Whichever you choose, it's up to you. Whichever you feel better. And the scale is in natural scale, or the Bilawal Thaat, Bilawal scale of North Indian classical music. So, after you have tuned your sarod, you need to start with sa, chik, re, chik, ga, chik. Chik is for chikari. So, like, and then again you need to come back. This was done with the downward stroke of your sarod plectrum, or jawa as you know it, the coconut shell sarod plectrum. The downward stroke, or da. You need to play it with the upward stroke, or the ra also. After you finish playing with da, you move on to the upward stroke, ra. Then again you come back. This is followed by only da strokes in 8 times on one note. And you need to play it on both the octaves. All the things that I am saying here need to play minimum on both the octaves, and also the higher register of the higher octave, as much as you can play in tune, up to ga or ma or pa or sa, anything you like. I will show only in the lower octave because I don't have that much of time here to play the full set for you. So you need to practice on both the octaves minimum. So when I am saying that you need to play the downward stroke, or da, 8 times on one note, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from re to re, ga to ga, like this. After 8, you go to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Next. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Next come 1, 1, 1, like one note, here one stroke. This speed will come automatically, don't force it. This was with the downward stroke or da. The same set should be followed, and it is a must by using the upward or the ra stroke, because the upward stroke tends to be generally weaker than the downward stroke. The ra is weaker than the downwards, the da. Ra is weaker than the da because of gravity. You are going against gravity when you are playing ra, and you are going with the gravity when you are playing with da. So you need to play the ra more. If you don't play the da, okay, but play the ra. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, I am going to play the 3. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. Next we move on to the same type of practice, 8, 7, 6, 5, but with both the downward stroke and the upward stroke, that is da and ra. That is, when they are combined, they are called didi. Da, ra is combined, is called didi. So 1 da and 1 ra is 1 unit. So when I am playing, it's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each note has to be played 8 times up till sa, come back again, then change to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. then 6, then 5, then 4, 3, 2, 1. What actually happens when you gradually decrease is like when you play 3, it sounds like this. 1 is next comes half, that is one stroke in the right hand and one note here. The alternate note is complemented by the alternate stroke. So the da is sa, re is ra, da dara 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 sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So when you are changing the string, you must maintain the da and ra. In traditional Sarod schools, traditional or I say different Sarod school, they it's not followed like this. So they play da, whatever the alternate or the previous stroke was, they will play da when you are changing the strings. But we do not play. By we mean the 8 peg Sarod, the Maihar style Sarod, the Baba Alauddin Khan school of Sarod playing. We change alternately in the strings. So this dara dara, this has to be maintained, even if it's that string is changing or not. So like when you are coming, you are descending. This is very difficult, tough in the beginning. Da, because the previous note was da. This is the natural progression. I will not change it to suit my way of playing. No, I will follow the natural progression. Some other Sarod schools, they play like, so they are playing da when they are changing the string. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's like following distinct styles. So another thing is like I am using a different type of finger positioning, which only in our style of playing is followed. Like the dha is in third finger, then I change to this finger again when I am playing knee. This is done in order in order to play the fretless instrument as a fretted one. This instrument in Sarod doesn't have any fret like the guitar or the sitar. So it's very you can play the slides very well, but if when you are playing the fast movements, you need to follow, like you need to know how to play it in the staccato way. Another style is just this finger I am playing. But when you are playing this, you have to slide a little bit. It sounds like da, like this. But nida pama garesa, this will not come. This will only come when you are following this type of fingering. You need to practice both. According what I feel is like when the situation demands, when the phrase or the rag demands this type of mood, like you can play it, or you can very staccato way. So these are the basic practice. The speed, the last tempo that I played comes gradually. I just played to demonstrate, to show that this speed can come when you are playing in this technique. And when it comes, it will not go. It will stay with you. It becomes very easy then. But to go to that speed, it needs time. It's very difficult to play the upward stroke when you are changing the strings. But if you are patient enough, you can do that. It's not a very big problem. So this is the basic way to start your practice. It can take up like 30 to 40 minutes itself. And this practice needs to be done for your whole life. It helps in keeping the balance of the right and left hand. Thank you very much.